Shlomo Avineri's Marx, Philosophy and Revolution, presents a distinctive approach to Karl Marx by delving into his Jewish heritage and its influence on his philosophical development. Published as part of the Yale Jewish Lives series, Avineri's concise biography intentionally leaves many questions unanswered, inviting readers to explore the complexities of Marx's life as a philosopher, journalist, and revolutionary activist, with his Jewish background often relegated to a mere footnote. In this work, Avineri revisits many of the debates and interpretive insights from his earlier study, The Social and Political Thought of Karl Marx, published over 5 decades ago. He emphasizes the significance of Marx's formative writings, his ambivalence towards events like the Paris Commune, and his evolving views on British colonialism in India. However, Avineri does not engage with Kevin Anderson's argument about the multilinear dimensions in Marx's thinking post-1848, including his shifting perspective on Indian insurrection against British rule. Avineri's portrayal of Marx in Karl Marx is sympathetic yet not uncritical, depicting him as a pioneering thinker whose ideas were ahead of his time. While Avineri rejects Isaiah Berlin's suggestion that Marx's support for the proletariat stemmed from his Jewish ancestry, he acknowledges the diverse political contexts that shaped Marx's thought. Avineri also highlights the differences between Marx and his collaborator Engels, while reaffirming Marx's Hegelian legacy. Moreover, Avineri strives to disassociate Marx from the authoritarian regimes that adopted his name in the 20th century, although this stance overlooks the aspirations of many Russian and Soviet Jews, who saw Marx's ideas as a pathway to their own liberation. The narrative is intricately woven around the theme of the Jewish question, which permeated Marx's life from his early years, marked by his father's conversion to Lutheranism for professional reasons, to his engagements with Jewish communities and thinkers throughout his career. Avineri convincingly argues that while Marx advocated for political emancipation of Jews, his views on Judaism exhibited prejudice, as evidenced by his correspondence with Arnold Ruge regarding Jewish rights, which Avineri mistakenly dates to 1848 instead of 1843. This error is significant as it provides context for understanding Marx's subsequent defense of Jewish emancipation in On the Jewish Question. Throughout the biography, Avineri explores Marx's interactions with Jewish intellectuals such as Moses Hess, Heinrich Heine, and Ferdinand Lassalle, highlighting the influence they had on his evolving political thought. Avineri suggests that Marx and Hess initially shared theoretical ground before diverging into socialist Zionism and communist internationalism respectively, with Marx ultimately offering a more realistic assessment of nationalism. Despite Marx's heightened attention to nationalism after 1848, Avineri criticizes him for overlooking the importance of national identity in the pursuit of a fulfilling life. Anecdotes like Avineri's experience at the UNESCO General Assembly, where he cited Marx's observations on Jerusalem's Jewish population, underscore the enduring relevance of Marx's insights and the political controversies surrounding them. Avineri's examination of Marx's views on nationalism prompts a critical reflection on the complex interplay between nationalism and emancipation, challenging the notion that nationalism inherently offers a firmer basis for liberation than internationalism. Marx's On the Jewish Question stands out as a significant work of political theory, due to its strategic framing, utilizing Bruno Bauer's opposition to Jewish equal rights as a means to dissect the potential and limitations of political emancipation within the context of the modern nation-state. Marx cleverly transforms Bauer's argument, which faulted Jews for their adherence to Judaism, into a critique of the discriminatory nature of the Christian state and the prejudiced attitudes of figures like Bauer. In Marx's analysis, the demand for Jews to renounce their faith in exchange for equal rights exposes the reactionary character of the Christian state, which should ideally protect religious conscience as a universal right. Marx highlights the absurdity of Bauer's demand by questioning its rational basis, thus revealing the inherent contradictions within the discourse of political emancipation. However, Marx's critique of Bauer extends beyond the question of rights suitability. He acknowledges the significance of political emancipation, while also recognizing its limitations. Marx astutely observes that even with equal rights, individuals can still experience unfreedom and discrimination, remaining subject to the exploitative dynamics of capitalist systems. This distinction between political and human emancipation underscores Marx's broader critique of societal structures that perpetuate inequality and dependency. Contrary to Avineri's interpretation of this critique as a weakness, it can be seen as one of Marx's greatest strengths. Marx's own experiences as a stateless individual and his Jewish heritage imbued him with a unique perspective on the shortcomings of the modern nation-state. His critique resonates deeply with the universal quest for emancipation, transcending national and ethnic boundaries. Marx's commitment to universal emancipation echoes the prophetic teachings of ancient Hebrew figures like Isaiah, who envisioned a world free from injustice and oppression. While such ideals may seem utopian in the face of resurgent nationalism, they remain pertinent and urgent in contemporary society. Marx's challenge to Avineri and his readers lies in recognizing the enduring relevance of emancipatory struggles and reflecting on Marx's legacy in shaping political discourse. Through Avineri's exploration of Marx's life and works, readers are invited to engage critically with Marx's ideas and draw their own conclusions about his enduring significance.